And I'm gonna make a bold statement. Hispanic barbers are the best.
What's good, guys? It's Not Your Ordinary Barber with N.Y.O podcasts in N.Y.O barbershop. So, 2024, let's talk about real quick. It's been a while since I posted anything. 2024 has been a little bit crazy. Went through I had a lot of issues, man. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of problems. I steered away from, interviews and podcasts and things like that. I was just going through a bad situation, man. Things kept popping up, things keep happening. For a little while, it was like I had a black cloud over my head. It was always something. I really had to concentrate on the shop, and I needed to concentrate on a few things before I came back out and started doing what I was doing. But anyway, 2025, I want to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to stop doing the podcast. That's something I love doing. You know what I mean? I'm going to get back into that real soon as well. But for 2025, I want to do something a little different, man. Something more up close and personal with you guys. There's a few things I like to talk about, a lot of topics, things like that. But today, we're going to be talking about when the shop gets slow. And you're gonna point a finger at somebody, man. Do you say, okay, is it the shop owner's fault? Is it the barber's? You got some barbers that say, oh, it's the barber's fault that the shop is slow. You got some people that say it's the owner's fault that the shop is slow. I'm gonna give you my honest opinion. I'm gonna let you guys know what I think. You guys also let me know what you think. Drop a comment. Put a question down in there. If there's a topic you guys want to talk about, let me know. But my opinion, honestly, I think it's a little bit of both. Okay, I know it sounds crazy. Oh, but you got to pick. No, I'm not picking one. It's a little bit of both, because if both people, the barbers and the shop owners, they're not advertising, they're not out there promoting, it's not going to work. As a shop owner, you should be able to have your barbershop on Google. It should be very easy for people to find you. You should have bookings apps. You should have an Instagram, a Facebook, a Snapchat. TikTok nowadays is real tough, not tough, it's trending, is real hot right now too. So the shop should have, be on all those platforms at least. Most people, to be honest with you, they're gonna go and pick up their phone, and if they're not one of your customers, or if they haven't been to the shop before, they're gonna search barbershops in the area, or barbershops near me, or whatever the case is, in order to find you guys. So as a shop owner, you should have all of that set up as well. You should have a link on your Google account, so that way it's easy for people to book. And for you barbers, man, you guys got to promote yourselves as well. You can't just sit back and wait for the barbershop, to promote and wait for somebody to walk through that door. There's booking apps out. There's a lot of things out right now that, that'll help you. You barbers got to get on that too. Even if you got to go do the old school way, man, word of mouth, give cards out, do, some sort of like a rewards thing, 9 haircuts, you come get 9 haircuts with me, the 10th one free, whatever it is to keep people coming back. But that's my opinion to you guys. I believe that it's a little bit of both. I do believe that it has to do with the shop owner, and it has to do with the barbers as well. Drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think. Y'all be safe. Peace. Alright, man, but we're here at the shop now. We got the man that just pulled up, the supply guy.
Patron.
Say what's up.
What's up?
As you guys can see, he's got a little bit of everything in the truck. I've seen this man pile up chairs. I've seen him pile up all types of stuff in here.
Everything.
A little bit of everything. Just stay tuned, alright? Alright, we're here with my son, Louis. We were talking about a couple of things, right? I was talking anyway. So when the shop is slow and the barbers don't really have much customers, if you had to point the finger to somebody, who would you point the finger to? Would you say it's the shop owner's fault? Would you say it's the barber's?
It depends. I'd say it's the barber's fault.
Why is that?
A bunch of people that need haircuts, you just gotta find them.
So
That's
you're
pretty
saying
much
that the
it.
barber's not promoting himself, he's not putting himself out there, not looking for the customers?
It could be that, or the barber gotta work on himself. Maybe his haircuts aren't that good. People don't want to come back. But a barber can only do so much while he's at the shop. I feel like while he's at the shop, that's the responsibility of the owner. The owner gotta make commercials and do shit, during open hours. You know what I mean? Because if you got a barber sitting here waiting for people to come in, he's not really promoting himself while he's here. And on top of that, you got a shop owner who isn't showcasing his barbers. His barbers are, you know, not doing nothing. That people are able to come in and get a haircut.
There's a little bit of both then.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do to promote yourself?
I just give out good haircuts. You gotta give out good haircuts.
So word of mouth then, right?
Yeah, word of mouth. Yep. Word of mouth. Instagram, social media. Got a baby crying over there. But yeah.
When was the last time you handed out a business card?
I think last Friday.
What is so you would say, what's the best form of promotion? Word of mouth? Or do you think like business cards or just posting on social media?
I say social media.
Better than word of mouth?
It depends. Word of mouth though. Word of mouth is probably number one. It's probably number one.
How'd you find N.Y.O barbershop?
TikTok.
Did you find him on TikTok or the barbershop?
I found both, yeah. I seen your podcast on TikTok.
There you go.
You see, social media works.
Yeah.
Yo sé que no es el mismo flow, la gente le gusta de la fruta, la manita. ¿Te diste cuenta de eso? ¿Te diste cuenta? No hay nada de hielo, a ver qué así la
What's up, Nico, man? How's everything?
Everything's doing good.
When'd you come down?
I came down. Oh, I was home for Christmas, and I leave tomorrow to go back up to school.
Going back up to school tomorrow?
Yeah, my last semester.
Okay, that's what's up.
Boy.
What are we getting done today?
More or less just the like normal.
The skin thing?
Yeah, and then just the beard. The only thing is like instead of it coming down so low.
You want to bring it up higher?
Yeah.
Okay, you want to trim it or anything?
Yeah, like
And
short.
fade it as well?
Yep.
And do your eyebrows and everything also?
Yep.
What about the top?
Top probably just leave it for now.
Okay. So how was your holidays and stuff, man? Good?
It was good. It was good. It was the first holiday where I was like more excited to see like people's reactions to the gifts I got them versus like the gifts I got.
That's good. That means you're getting older, man.
Yeah.
You're growing up.
That's what my mom said.
How long you been coming to the shop now?
This barbershop?
Yeah.
Since Giovanni started working here.
That was
So 2020 maybe?
so about 5 years.
Yeah.
Almost 5 years. That's good. How'd you meet Giovanni?
I think I met him at a party in college. And he was friends with one of my friends, and I was looking for a barber. And I think he was just getting into it at the time, but he told me to come here.
Where are you from originally?
Out by Reading.
Oh, okay.
Reading, Pennsylvania.
So when you're looking for a barbershop, what do you do? Let's say if it wasn't with Giovanni or whatever, what were you doing to get a haircut?
Go on like Google, search around. I didn't know the Booksy app was a thing, to be honest, until I started coming here.
You just do a search, barbershop near me, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, and then I just read through the reviews and look at the pictures and stuff.
So the reviews are big too, then. You go by the reviews. You actually read them.
Yeah, I try to. The pictures and the reviews usually.
I ask because some people be like, the review, they don't sit there and read them. You know what I mean? But
No, I usually look at them. I know that my friend, he was trying to find a barber up at our school up in Rhode Island, and he had found one, and I looked at the pictures of the place, and like their lining with like a razor, the guy was cut up all over his face.
Oh wow!
But the review was really.
And he posted the picture?
Yeah, but the review was really good. And I was like, well, that's not...
I mean, like blood, or was it just like red?
Yeah, no, he had like a cut on his face. Yeah, but the review was like, I really liked his haircut. And so I was trying to explain to him, I was like, sometimes the words are great, but you have to look at the picture they're with too.
How many other barbershops you've been out here in the area?
Me?
Yeah, from out here.
None.
And in Reading?
In Reading, I went to one when I was growing up, but funny enough, I actually went because I couldn't get back up here for something. I had I go to an event, so I was just looking around. And the one I went to as a child when I was younger, like in school, I went in and I couldn't get a real appointment. They kept like pushing it back.
What do you mean pushing it back?
Like I said, do you have an appointment like around 1 o'clock? They'd say like around 3, and then come like 2:30, they'd call and say, can you move it to can we do it to that like 4? And by the time I got in, it was like 5 o'clock. And when I was sitting there, it was okay. Like the haircut was going well, but then the barber was like, I guess he was like just over talking. And he was explaining like, I don't know why no one here wants to cut your hair. It's not even that hard. And I was like, oh, so that's why I can't get an appointment.
That's crazy.
I was like, that's why I can't get an appointment. I don't know.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So it's because they didn't want to cut your hair is why they kept pushing you back.
Yeah.
That's what's up. He's happy as hell. That's why. Probably didn't have to wait long. Sometimes they'll pay you. Sometimes a customer will pay you more just so they don't have to sit there for so long. You know what I mean? Like, so not everybody's got the time. Yeah. That's it. You can get somebody in and out. I think the time is more valuable than what most people think. All right, so we're going to ask John now real quick. Put the mic on real quick so you can talk.
Nah, ahora sí.
All right, so check this out. I was asking Louis just now.
Yeah.
So when the shop is slow and the barbers are slow and they're not really cutting, especially like after the holidays, it gets slow.
It gets real slow
at the
shop.
Point the finger at somebody and say, you know what, it's because of this and that. Well, what do you think the problem is? Shop owners, barbers?
More because the holidays just went through. A lot of gifts, a lot of everything. But it's your fault not promoting yourself. You need to make more videos, more reels, get out more to people. Because when the slow times come through, you be ready.
What do you do to promote yourself?
Make reels on Instagram.
Reels?
Make reels. Go on Snapchat. Make some stories on Snapchat. Tag people. You got to find a way to get to people. That way you're not stuck on a slow day.
No tiene recortado. No, that's all right. All right, so we got Kano here. I'm going to ask him the same question I asked other two. When you're slow, when the shop is slow, there isn't many walk-ins, what do you blame, the shop owner or the barbers?
The clients.
Why do you blame the clients?
Because they should show more love. They should appreciate the art. I don't know.
What?
Nah, you can't blame the clients. You can't blame the barbers. You got
I'm saying the shop owner or the barbers.
No, I can't blame neither one.
So it's just slow. It's just slow.
It's just slow. It's just the economy. Blame Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Ahora pone todo eso también.
All right, guys. So this is Alex. I'm
Yo,
gonna ask him
yo.
the same questions I ask everybody else. So when you're slow, right, and there isn't any walk-ins and things like that, do you blame the barber? You blame the barbershop owner?
I blame the barber. The barbershop owner shouldn't have anything to do with it. You know, if you gotta get your own clientele. The owner shouldn't. You gotta look for your own clientele, and
So
that's.
what do you do to promote yourself?
I try to post content. Whenever I go out, I give cards. You know, get your name out there more. You know, like at the end of the day, it's you who gotta take action, not the owner at the end of the day. So I try to be more on social media or in person. I just give out cards.
Hero cards. So what's been working for you better, word of mouth or social media?
Social media, actually, social media has done a lot because you can get anybody from any place. You know, you get college kids, you can get locals, anybody really. Giving out cards is like a plus to me. That's what I think.
Oh, that's good. How long you been doing it?
2 years maybe.
Eh?
2 years maybe.
Just straight, always every day, every other day? How often do you post?
No, I try to post, but there's days where like I'm not gonna lie to you, I slack. I get slow on it. I said I was gonna do it like a month ago, and I stopped again. But I try to do it, you know, every time I can.
What do you like most about the barbershop?
The environment. I just like cutting hair in general. Everybody around me, and everybody's like family.
All right, well, you heard him. This is the young and Alex. Cuts by Alex. Check him out. Yeah, so there was one or two people that we didn't get to talk to, but we'll get to them. They're a little bit busy. Got like 4 or 5 people around them. I didn't want to interrupt. But some of the people think that, it's the barber's fault. Some say, actually, none of them are even saying it's anybody's fault. They're just basically like, look, it has to do with this, that, and the third. We're about to get Spaz on camera right now. And, oh shit, we should ask him actually right now while he's out here smoking. He's been doing it for a long time. This is Spaz. Here, hold the mic. Let me ask you something. When the shop is slow and the guys are not really cutting, nobody's walking through, if you had to blame somebody, you would say it's either the shop owner or the barbers themselves. What do you think?
Depends. It could be both. It could be a combination of both.
All right, but your opinion.
In my opinion, again, it could be a combination of both. We're all independent contractors, so it's basically our own business to stimulate income for ourselves, but also for the rent owner, we're paying a fixed rate of rent. There's just a couple expectations that come along with that. You know what I mean? Got to be able to make the rent money. Got to have enough people coming through to make the rent money for everybody. Boom. Talk to you live. Holla.
Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, so that's another good point, man. Especially if you're a shop owner and you got people that you they pay your chair rent. That's something. That's a good point. You got people that pay your chair rent. You should be able to at least try to get a few people in the door for them. They made a good point. As a shop owner, you should be able to at least produce some sort of people walking in, so that way the guys can eat, basically so they can work. They got people to cut, you know what I mean? You got Mr. Harry here. What's up?
What's up, boss man? ¿Cómo está? How was your New Year's?
Good. If you want to sit in, I'll be in a second. I'm going to just smoke real quick. It's cold as fuck out. I don't know why I'm out here even smoking a fucking cigarette right now. Shit. See y'all in a minute. How's little man doing?
He's doing great. He'll be here tomorrow. He's over there at my grandma's.
Oh, that's what's up. You back to school already or no? You get back to school yet?
Yeah, they started school yesterday.
Oh, okay. That's crazy, yo. You remember when you were little, you had to go back the day after New Year's?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that fucking sucks.
But they were at the house almost 2 weeks.
Well, that's because it fell on Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I guess it don't matter.
2 weeks at home.
I'm gonna put this on, okay?
Yeah. But them being at home threw off their whole schedule, man. Mason se quedaba levantado tarde, and it took between yesterday and the day before, he was having troubles going to bed because he was so used to going to sleep so
Late,
damn
right?
late. So now my boy gotta go to bed early.
Hating that shit. Hey, a couple of days, I'll get used to it.
Yeah.
Hey, what are we doing today?
Um. Let's. I definitely want dark up top, but I would like to go low on the sides with a taper.
Okay. What number you want on top? Or you want me to just trim it a little bit?
Uh, I definitely don't want my
Yeah, you
to
don't want that to
show.
show, right?
Yeah, so you know what to do, boss man.
Hello. So, how was your holidays and everything? Good?
Can't complain. The holidays were good. Christmas was awesome. Um, from New Year's Eve, sucked. I was working late New Year's Eve. I was tired, man. 12 hours on New Year's Eve. I got home, I passed out. I don't know. Once I'm started getting old, as soon as I hit the couch, I'm out like a light. Ain't nobody moving me from my couch
I hear
at all. But I'm just happy the kids had a great time. My wife definitely had a great time. New Year's. Just say the next day didn't get up until almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
that. That's nice right there, man.
No, pero yo estaba levantado. By 10 o'clock, I was up. But she had a great night. She deserves it, man. She works so much.
Oh, that's good.
My kids didn't wake up until like 1 o'clock.
Wow.
I'll take that any day. Especially my youngest. She be up 7 on the dot. And without even brushing her teeth, comes right in the room. I'm hungry. Can we have breakfast?
You're like, oh, man.
Like, come on, man. I didn't even get up.
How long you been coming to the shop now, Harry?
Well, this shop itself or back when you were up on...
I guess back when we were on Blackman.
Oh, Mason is 11 now. We're about to go almost 5 years. I'm doing my thing, man. Yeah.
Oh, damn, you're recording.
That's his brother, by the way.
Yeah, about 5 years now.
No, you're okay.
5 years. And out of the 5 years, I have no complaints. Great service, great ambience.
How'd you find the shop?
I found the shop through one of the barbers that worked for you, Chris.
Okay.
That Chris was obviously under you as a student, and then he's progressed so much. It's just, I love coming here because I've been to multiple barbershops, and it's sometimes uncomfortable situations.
Well, let's talk about that. Like, what was the most uncomfortable situation you got into in a barbershop?
Well, me personally as a dad, I got my son with me, you know, and then even before you even get to walk in, you have like a group of people hanging out in front of the barbershop. Like that shouldn't be like that, you know? It should be somewhere where you come and just decompress.
Yeah.
For me, the barbershop is decompression. I forget about everything that's going on outside. Enjoy the conversations with the barbers. Especially you. Me and you have good conversations when we're sitting here.
Yeah. So she always happens too.
Yep. But yeah, like those are the kind of situations. There's barbershops that didn't maintain their barbershops clean, and that's somewhere where I don't want to be, you know.
Yeah.
And the punctuality with you, it's there's no words for it. And then if your schedule changes, you don't wait until I walk in and be like, well, listen, I got this going on. No, you hit me up maybe 2-3 hours way before, like, listen, I need you to, can you do this possibly? It's not like you're demanding like, hey, I need you to. No, it's like, yo, you think this will work for you? No, this is why I've been sticking around for the last 3 years to this barbershop, because of the punctuality and how you guys are on point with everything, man. And that's something me as a customer I appreciate a lot.
So what else do you look for in a barbershop?
What else do I look for in a barbershop?
Well, you walk through the door.
I walk in, everybody is very grateful. Nobody's Dika has angry faces on, or like basically like a miserable face, like they hate their job. Everybody here has a smile on their face. Your guys are always busy. You know, I like to see the guys working, and girls now, you know. And
Yeah, I keep forgetting about it too. She didn't even want to get on camera before. I asked her a couple of questions. She was like, no, I don't want camera.
But those are the things that's like, damn, like makes me want to come here. Even if I don't even have an appointment, I'll stop by, see how everybody's doing, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the things. It's very welcoming.
Did you know your brother was here too getting a haircut?
No, I didn't. I noticed when
crazy,
I pulled
right?
up. Didn't even know he was here. I actually asked my grandmother where he was. She said she didn't know. But how was your holidays, man?
Good. I work. We're the ones that prepare everybody for the holidays and for, you know, the holidays.
You guys are the first
birthdays,
responders.
Weddings. Dude, we're the ones who miss all that shit.
The first responders of getting everybody right. Don't underestimate your barbers, man. They're here to help you guys, save you guys. Even if you're not getting a haircut, come in, talk to your barbers, man. It's always good to have an ear to listen, just to hear you out.
So I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And that too, like, I could come in here and just, yo, Jose, I'm feeling this type of way, and it's nothing judgmental, no opinion, just like I said, an ear just to hear me out.
Everybody goes through something, man. Everybody goes through something. So aside from like hangouts and other barbers not being punctual, what else, you know, do you actually say, you know what, I can't mess with that shop. I'm not messing around. I don't like that, you know? Like, what else makes you uncomfortable?
There was barbers that I've had experiences with that were more worried on how their work looks like in vez de how the customer felt.
Okay.
In the sense of, well, you saw how I came in here, man.
Yeah.
And they were more worried on their work looking sharp than how the customer felt.
I was actually just had that conversation with one of the other barbers. He told me there was a guy who came in. He was in the military.
Mm-hmm.
He got like a military style cut. He was in and out in 20 minutes. No bullshit. The guy gave him $100. Happy as fuck.
You're not paying. You're paying for the quality of the work, man.
Well, it's not just the quality. It's also time.
That too.
You know, there's a lot of factors involved, and I think that's why the guy was so happy, because it was like he came right in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and yeah, there was a barber available. He wasn't sitting in the chair too long. You know, sometimes people don't have that time to sit there an hour, you know, and get a haircut. All right, guys, so we're done for the night. You got the insight, a little bit of insight from the customers. You got a little bit of insight from the barbers. Make sure you comment. Let me know what you guys think. N.Y.O signing out. Y'all be safe. Peace.
make a bold statement. Hispanic barbers are the best.